As we stand just 100 days away from the kickoff of the Green Bay Packers' 108th season, there's palpable excitement and a mix of anticipation brewing among fans. The opening matchup against the bitter rivals, the Minnesota Vikings, looms large, setting the stage for what promises to be a thrilling season. But before we dive into the action, there's plenty to unpack regarding roster changes and key statistics that could define the upcoming campaign. Let's start with some significant news that has fans buzzing. The Packers traded for Micah Parsons last season, and his impact has been undeniable. Since 2021, Parsons has racked up an impressive 53 sacks and has consistently placed among the top defenders in the league, showcasing his ability to pressure quarterbacks like few others. He's second only to Myles Garrett in QB pressures over the last 2 seasons. As we gear up for the new season, Parsons' presence will be critical for a defense that has had its ups and downs. Yet, there's a bittersweet note here. Parsons won't be suiting up for Week 1. His eagerness to return to the field is clear, as he shared emotional sentiments about reuniting with teammates and putting on a show for the fans. Finally getting through those dark tunnel stages and being back on the field, he said. That kind of camaraderie can be vital in a season where team chemistry will be tested. How the Packers adjust without him initially could set the tone for their early games. Fans, where are you watching from as the season approaches? Let us know your thoughts. In other news, the Packers have drafted Brandon Cisse, a cornerback with a promising future. Wearing jersey number 2, Cisse brings a competitive edge, having recorded 2 interceptions in college. His connection with Keisean Nixon, who also hails from South Carolina, could foster a strong defensive backfield. Nixon's confidence in Cisse is evident, he stated. He soaks it up like a sponge. He loves football. That kind of passion is essential, especially when transitioning to the professional league, where the stakes are higher. Under the leadership of Matt LaFleur, the Packers have enjoyed a solid run, tied for third with 76 regular season wins since he took over in 2019. The consistency LaFleur has instilled is crucial for a team that aims to return to championship glory. However, the pressure is on him to elevate this team past the playoff hurdles that have haunted them in recent years. Speaking of offensive potency, let's shift our focus to Christian Watson. His performance last season was nothing short of remarkable. With a passer rating of 150.8 when targeted from the slot, he ranked first among receivers with similar targets. Watson's ability to make plays, even in a limited number of games, highlights just how much potential he holds. His 4 touchdowns from the slot, despite playing in only 10 games, are a testament to his playmaking ability. As the Packers look to improve offensively, Watson's contributions will be pivotal. Meanwhile, Jordan Love is entering year 4 as the starting quarterback, a tenure that has been met with both optimism and skepticism. Last year, he finished 5th in the NFL with a passer rating of 101.2, showing he can be efficient and effective. His ability to avoid turnovers and make significant plays will be under the microscope as the season unfolds. It's a make-or-break year for Love, and with the Packers' aspirations to return to the playoffs, he must deliver. The addition of Tyrod Taylor as a backup quarterback adds depth to the position, and his experience could prove invaluable. Having spent time as Aaron Rodgers' backup with the Jets, Taylor brings a wealth of knowledge and could play a mentoring role for Love. Aaron is a great person, obviously a wonderful football mind, Taylor remarked, reflecting on his time with the future Hall of Famer. The Packers will need that level of expertise as they navigate the ups and downs of the season. As we consider the defensive side, the Packers ranked 12th in total defense last season, allowing 311.8 yards per game. However, their struggle to create turnovers, finishing 26th with just 14 takeaways, has to change if they want to compete at a higher level. Javon Bullard's assertion that "you got to seek the ball" rings true, and this mentality must permeate the defense. The team must find ways to capitalize on opportunities and turn the tide in their favor. The Packers have also made a crucial signing in cornerback Benjamin St. who will wear number 21. He brings a competitive edge with a completion rate allowed of just 50% last season, a promising statistic for a team looking to solidify its secondary. Given the struggles of Carrington Valentine and Keisean Nixon, both of whom are set to become free agents soon, the addition of St. could reshape the defensive backfield. As we examine the roster, it's clear that the Packers are a mix of youth and experience. With a roster that ranks as one of the youngest in the league, the potential for growth is significant. Players like Christian Watson and Jayden Reed, who have shown flashes of brilliance, will need to step up in a big way this season. The challenge will be balancing the infusion of young talent with the need for seasoned veterans who can guide them through the rigors of an NFL season. Transitioning to the special teams, Daniel Whelan made history last season, becoming the first punter in Packers history to lead the NFL in punting average. His leg could be a game changer, especially in tight contests where field position is crucial. As we look ahead to the season opener, the stakes couldn't be higher. The Packers need to find their rhythm quickly, especially against a divisional rival like the Vikings. The pressure is on LaFleur and the coaching staff to optimize these young talents and capitalize on the experience within the locker room. With all this in mind, the countdown to the season opener continues, and the question remains, can the Packers harness the potential within their ranks and finally break through the playoff barrier that has eluded them for over a decade? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the upcoming season's intricacies and what it means for the future of Green Bay football.
Christian Watson's journey with the Green Bay Packers has been one filled with highs and lows, but the organization clearly sees something special in him. Despite the fact that he has yet to complete a full 17-game season in his 4 years in the league, the Packers have made a bold move by signing the 26-year-old to a hefty 4-year contract extension worth $110.5 million, which includes an impressive $31 million signing bonus. This decision is a testament to the faith the front office has in Watson's potential as a game-changing player. When healthy, Watson has consistently shown that he is one of the most electrifying deep threats in the NFL. His ability to stretch the field is a key asset for the Packers offense, and it's hard to overlook the numbers. With just 133 receptions to his name over his career thus far, he boasts an eye-popping 17.0 yards per reception average. This figure ranks him second among active players with at least 100 catches, underscoring his explosiveness and ability to make big plays. In the 2025 season alone, despite being limited to just 10 games, Watson managed to accumulate 611 receiving yards and found the end zone 6 times on a mere 35 catches. Those are numbers that speak volumes about his capability and make the investment in him seem justified. Now, here's where the fan engagement kicks in. Think about this. Watson is among 30 active NFL players who have caught multiple touchdowns in at least 5 games. Can you name as many of those players as you can in 5 minutes? It's a fun challenge to test your football knowledge and see how well you know the league outside of the Packers. As we dive deeper into Watson's potential and what this contract extension means for the Packers, it's essential to consider both the risk and reward involved. The franchise has placed a significant bet on a player who, while undeniably talented, has struggled to stay on the field consistently. The commitment to Watson reflects a larger strategy from the Packers, investing in their core talent and betting on their growth rather than simply looking for quick fixes in the free agency market. However, it's also a critical moment for the Packers coaching staff. They must prioritize Watson's health and ensure that he receives the support he needs to stay on the field. Whether that means modifying training regimens, managing his workload, or providing additional resources for injury prevention, the organization must be proactive in this regard. Fans will be watching closely. They want to see Watson not only live up to the financial commitment, but also to realize the potential that has made him such an exciting player to watch. As we analyze Watson's role within the team's future, this commitment opens up questions surrounding how the Packers will structure their offense moving forward. With Watson as a centerpiece, will they focus on a deep passing game or look to diversify their attack? With Aaron Rodgers no longer at the helm, the new quarterback will have to establish a rapport with Watson, and how quickly that chemistry develops could dictate the success of the offense in the coming seasons. The stakes are high, but the potential rewards are even higher. If Watson can remain healthy and continue to produce at a high level, the Packers could have a dynamic offensive weapon that could elevate them back into championship contention. Yet, the questions linger. Can he stay on the field? Will this hefty investment pay off? As we transition to the next segment, let's keep those questions in mind. The future of the Packers hinges on their ability to harness Watson's talent while navigating the challenges that come with it. What will happen next? Stay tuned as we delve into further developments that could shape the franchise's direction.
As we wrap up today's coverage, it's time to spotlight a memorable figure in Packers history, Eddie Lacy, who celebrates his 36th birthday today. Lacy, the 2013 Offensive Rookie of the Year and a one-time Pro Bowler, burst onto the NFL scene after being drafted in the second round from Alabama. His impact was immediate and significant, as he rushed for an impressive 1,178 yards and found the end zone 11 times during his rookie season, starting 15 games. Following that stellar debut, he managed to replicate the success with over 1,000 rushing yards once again, adding 427 receiving yards and a career-high 13 total touchdowns. But let's not sugarcoat the narrative. While Lacy's early years were nothing short of explosive, his performance took a downturn by 2015. The once promising star found himself out of the NFL after the 2017 season, raising questions about conditioning and the wear and tear of the league. For a player who electrified Lambeau Field, it's a sobering reminder of how quickly fortunes can shift in the NFL. Now, let's engage with you, the fans. How many of the AP Offensive Rookies of the Year can you name since the award's inception in 1997? I challenge you to put your knowledge to the test. Comment below on where you're watching from and how many you can recall in just 5 minutes. As we reflect on Lacy's career, it's crucial to recognize both his triumphs and his struggles. Packers fans still remember the thrilling moments he brought to the field, but we must also consider the cautionary tale of his decline. The NFL is unforgiving, and while Lacy's early years were filled with promise, they serve as a reminder of the constant pressure to perform and adapt. As we close out the segment, remember that every player's journey is unique, filled with peaks and valleys. For Lacy, it was a whirlwind of highs and lows that resonated with many fans. Let's keep the conversation going. What are your thoughts on Eddie Lacy's legacy with the Packers? Make sure to leave your opinions in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth analysis and engaging content about our beloved Green Bay Packers.